Hello. So first of all, thank you so much for checking out my website or checking out my channel here on YouTube and inquiring about my Better Nutrition program. So as a dietitian for 20 years, and even before that, and what influenced me becoming a dietitian, I learned the biggest, most important thing that we have to do and the behavior we have to change is that we have to stop guessing what our body needs to run better, and we have to start assessing. And that's why I created this particular program. It's different than other programs. It doesn't count calories for you. It's not going to give one-size-fits-all recommendations. What this program is about is giving you the tools to help you first assess your current nutrition, your current health, and see what your body actually needs. What does it really need to run better? And then we focus on first keeping what's already better. We don't want to create a whole plan for you where you just start all over. You're doing a lot of things already better. So what we want to do is keep those and actually use how those are working for you to help you make better, not perfect choices more often. So some of you had some questions about that. So one of them was, can I get personalized nutrition advice? So absolutely. I'm a dietitian who believes in personalized because again, it's your body and what your body needs to run better. Every single evaluation is about personalizing the nutrition recommendations. If you need more, you can always upgrade and do the Better Supplement evaluation. You can also do the Road Trip program, which is a workbook and audio program where I'm asking you specific questions that help us at the end get to what your body actually needs. So it's very personalized. And finally, you can always pop right on over under Better Nutrition Tools and set up a personal consult. You can forget about the membership, or you can do the membership and the consult so that you get better personal information. And I shouldn't have said finally, you also, as part of the membership, get to join the private Facebook group, where I am in there answering your questions. So you can certainly get personalized advice. So thank you for asking that one. Another question that I got was like, how does it work? Will it work? And can you help me maintain better health results? Do you customize this? How do I track the results? I get it. You've done so many programs, you've invested so much time, you've invested so much money in trying to get better results. How in the world can this one work better, right? How do you know? So I can't give you a money-back guarantee that this is going to work better, and there's one reason. The reason is that we may figure out what your body needs to run better, but life may intervene and you may not be able to offer it right now, or something could change in your life. You could leave and learn that you're pregnant. You could walk out the door and have a fall and we need to switch gears. Other things can happen. And so I don't make those guarantees, but what I do guarantee is that when you learn what your specific body needs to run better, you have the information that you need to act on. And so if you do encounter one of those changes, then we just come back and we start over with an assessment from where you are today. So just like me, I had to have surgery recently and I was off my feet for 3 weeks, actually off one foot. And so I had to change because suddenly I wasn't doing any of the activity that I normally do, and I was actually a little bit depressed about it. I had to assess who I was then and what my body needed to heal and do better. So we had to shift gears, but I still was able to do better there in terms of getting results. So I hope that answers your question. And then people are asking about whether or not this works for kids. So absolutely. I have things on here like the Better Kids Fiber menu, the Rainbow Evaluation. I try to do a balance because I also have grandparents and I have individuals, and so I try to do a balance of information. But if you ever have questions about your kids and other things that I like to do, I love to Skype into schools to do nutrition lessons. I have schools that are doing my Better Nutrition plan, where they're the program for the parents and for the kids. And so then I also have Do One Thing Better weekly challenges that you and your kids can do together. Some of it depends on the age and the health of your kids. They may need a private consult, or you may need a personal Better Nutrition consult about them, and happy to do that as well. So you can get that. And then finally, one thing was somebody said, hey, I don't have all the ingredients in my kitchen. I don't even know what some of them are on my menus and on your menus and recipes. That's totally cool. The good news about this is in the overall, both in the information that I'm providing as well as in the assessments and then in the menus, I talk about what you can swap, and you can always use the Better Nutrition plan to see what food groups or ingredients something's in. So look, if something calls for almonds and you have peanuts, you can go ahead and do that. If something calls for yogurt and you're doing dairy-free and you want to use an almond or a cashew yogurt, you could do that. So we've got lots of options on that part. And the final thing I want to say to you is I'm creating this for you. So years ago, decades ago, I sought out somebody to help me with my better nutrition. That ended up being an absolute disaster. I did 7 days of goat's milk cleanse because some woo-woo stuck up I went her, so I was the woo-woo, but pricked my finger, stuck it under a microscope, Fisher-Price microscope probably, and said, you have a worm, and the only way to cleanse it, get rid of it, is the goat's milk cleanse. All right, we've all done some crazy stuff. But then I actually went to an integrative gastroenterologist who taught me about assessment and the power of assessment and asking those questions. And one of the things that I realized when I went into practice is I'm only can ever be and help you be better. So I can only be better and help you be better if you are asking me questions. So please send your questions either here, you can ask them on YouTube, or if you're watching this over on my website, you can ask them there. And if you need to reach me directly, just hit aka@ashleykoff.approved.com. That's K-O-F as in Frank, F as in Frank, approved.com, and let me know how I can do better. Thank you, because we all deserve better and we all want better health. So let's do better together. Have a great one.